Welcome to Retrotec's Behind the Scenes series. Our first video will introduce Steve Hallman, who will walk us through the DM-32 assembly and calibration process.
Good morning, my name is Steve Hallman. I am the operations, purchasing, R&D, a few other hats are worn around here for Retrotec. You're in our DM-32 production assembly room. This is where all of our handheld gauges and various other electrical devices are put together and assembled, tested, calibrated, and made ready to ship. So I'd like to walk you through briefly, show you the process we go through, and give you a better understanding of what goes into producing a DM-32 on a daily basis. If you follow me, you'll see here we've got all of our equipment, materials, and everything needed to assemble the gauges laid out on the tables here, organized in bins, so that everything's within easy reach and easy access for our technicians. We've got Mike Stuniak here, who is the lead assembler and manager of the department here. He makes sure everything runs smoothly and all the employees are happy and healthy, and make sure the product that comes out of here is high quality every time. So you can see here he's doing the final assembly of a populated DM-32 PCB, getting everything put into the case and ready to go back to calibration. And as you can see, once it gets to this stage, it's for the most part done. Everything snaps together, and then a final check is done, and then we're off to calibration from there. As we move down the bench here, you can see we get more to the internals of the DM-32, the raw PCBs as they show up from our contract manufacturer. They're pre-populated for the most part. We install the pressure sensors internally and then do the final assembly here. So we've been working with our local contract manufacturer for about 8 years now. They do a majority of our electronic assembly work and then supply us with finished goods that we can test, install, and get going through the shop. And then as we continue down, you can see we've got Luba here doing some preparations for assembly, cutting some tubing down to size, making sure everything's the right length so that all the gauges have the correct hookups for the sensors and the valves that they use internally. As we bend the corner here, we come around to the other side of the assembly area. A lot of our repairs and diagnosing and troubleshooting is done here. We've got Valentina here, hard at work on a gauge that it looks like she's diagnosing. A customer must have sent this one back in for calibration or service of some sort. So she's hard at work getting that done. You can see she's got all her tools and everything laid out in an orderly fashion as well, just to make things easy and efficient as possible. And as you come down, we've got a batch of cases ready to have Wi-Fi magnets glued in. Everything's getting prepped up there. And as we reach the end of the bench, you'll see our resident electrical engineer, Hung Gansler, here hard at work on some new product development, testing, troubleshooting, repairs, and everything in between here. So as you can see, he's obviously busy, has a lot of things going on at once here, and working hard. I did see the new thing. Real quick here, we've got some new technology that we brought in last year that we've been utilizing to its fullest. These are our 3D printers set up. We use these for rapid prototyping, new product development, things like that. And so right now it looks like we've got something printing on there. I can't quite tell what it is yet, but stay tuned and you'll see some exciting things there. And here's our history wall, reminds us a little bit of where we started and where we're at now. As you can see, from the old consoles with the Magnahelic gauges all the way through the DM1, DM2, early versions of DM-32s, and then finally our production unit there. And it helps us remember where we came from and keep our goals in mind. And then if we come all the way to the back here, we can take a quick peek into the calibration lab, see where all of these gauges are calibrated. We've been an ISO 17025 accredited calibration laboratory for a little bit over 3 years now. And so all of our procedures are mapped to an ISO standard. All of our calibration devices are NIST traceable. We got our procedures here for calibrating everything from DM1s to DM-32s. We can even calibrate some competitors' equipment in here. And so as the gauges finish in production, they all line up here in queue on the shelf, get hooked up to the furnace calibration units here, get run through our custom calibration program. And once all that is complete, the gauges have passed, then they finalize in here, the cases finally snapped on, and back out onto the shop floor for storage in our cabinet and for shipping out to our customers.